Born on October 22, 1942, in Utica, New York, Annette Joanne Funicello was a child of Italian-American heritage whose path from shy child to cherished national icon was shaped by grace, talent, and determination. Her early years were not marked by a hunger for fame, but by a quiet resilience. When her family moved to Southern California at age 4, her parents encouraged her to take music and dance lessons to help her overcome her shyness. This seemingly simple parental decision would chart the course of her entire life. By the age of 12, Annette was performing in a local production of Swan Lake at the Starlight Bowl in Burbank. Little did she know Walt Disney himself was in the audience. Her performance captured his attention so completely that he requested she audition for his upcoming television show, The Mickey Mouse Club. She was the final Mouseketeer chosen, and the only one personally selected by Disney. When the show debuted in 1955, it quickly became a cultural phenomenon, and Annette emerged as its breakout star. Her name, emblazoned on her sweater, became instantly recognizable. Viewers were drawn to her sweet nature, graceful presence, and unforced charm. Her fan mail skyrocketed, reaching over 6,000 letters a month, a staggering figure for the time. As her popularity soared, Disney cast her in numerous television serials, including Adventure in Dairyland and the eponymous Annette. But it was not just television where she left her mark. Annette's appearance in a hayride scene singing "How Will I Know My Love" ignited a new chapter in her career. The response was overwhelming. Audience demand led Disney to offer her a recording contract, despite her initial reservations about her vocal abilities. Her music, produced under Disney's Buena Vista label, quickly climbed the charts. Her first major hit, Tall Paul, cracked the Billboard Top 10, the first solo female rock and roll record to do so. Working alongside producer Tutti Camerata, she developed a unique vocal style, utilizing double-tracked vocals to create a fuller, warmer sound. Hits like Pineapple Princess, O Dio Mio, and First Name Initial followed. By 1965, she had released a dozen albums, all catering to the teenage dreamscape of post-war America. Her personal life intertwined with her art. She shared a close bond with Paul Anka, who was rumored to be romantically involved with her. Anka penned hits such as Puppy Love and Put Your Head on My Shoulder with her in mind, often composing at her family's piano. Their relationship, though brief, fueled some of the most memorable teenage love anthems of the era. Though Annette had reservations about transitioning to more mature roles, she accepted an offer from American International Pictures to star in Beach Party, 1963, opposite Frankie Avalon. With Walt Disney's reluctant blessing, on the condition her navel remained covered, Annette entered a new phase of her career. The film's success birthed a wave of sequels: Muscle Beach Party, Bikini Beach, Beach Blanket Bingo, and How to Stuff a Wild Bikini. These light-hearted romps offered escapism and teenage frivolity, with Annette always at the moral center, graceful, witty, and never vulgar. Her screen chemistry with Avalon became the stuff of legend. They represented a chaste and humorous ideal of teen romance that many parents approved of and teenagers adored. The duo would later reunite in 1987's Back to the Beach, a tongue-in-cheek homage to their earlier films. The project marked her return to the screen after focusing on family life, and the performance was met with enthusiastic nostalgia. In 1965, Annette married talent agent Jack Gilardi, and they went on to have 3 children, Gina, Jack Jr., and Jason. She stepped away from the spotlight to raise her family, appearing sporadically in commercials, most notably as the spokesperson for Skippy Peanut Butter, always radiating sincerity and familiarity. Her children even appeared with her in some ads, though as they drew more attention than the product, producers soon switched to actors. Despite Hollywood's shifting tides, Annette's stardom never faded. It evolved. She was not a celebrity seeking headlines, but a woman rooted in purpose and family. Her devotion to her fans and her authenticity earned her a unique place in American hearts. In the late 1980s, as she was working once again with Avalon, Annette began to experience balance issues and unexplained dizziness. After years of uncertainty, she publicly revealed in 1992 that she had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. The announcement stunned the public. She had kept the condition private to avoid rumors about alcohol abuse. Her admission marked the beginning of a new battle, one she would face with the same poise that had characterized her entire life. Annette didn't retreat. Instead, she channeled her energy into advocacy. In 1993, she established the Annette Funicello Research Fund for Neurological Disorders. She also launched a collectible teddy bear line and a perfume brand, Cello by Annette, with proceeds aiding medical research. Her commitment to helping others despite her declining health further deepened her connection with admirers. As the disease progressed, it took a visible toll. By 2004, she had lost the ability to walk. In 2009, she could no longer speak and required constant care. Through it all, her second husband, Glenn Holt, remained by her side. He custom-built a wheelchair using a harness-racing sulky seat, merging his world with hers in a touching act of love and care. In 2011, tragedy struck again when a fire engulfed their Los Angeles home. Both Annette and Glenn were hospitalized with smoke inhalation. Already fragile, Annette never fully recovered from the trauma. They relocated to Bakersfield, California, to live in quieter surroundings. Annette Funicello passed away on April 8, 2013, at the age of 70, at Mercy Southwest Hospital in Bakersfield. She had endured a long and painful struggle with multiple sclerosis, a journey marked by grace and determination. Her funeral was a private ceremony, attended by close friends and family. She was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills. In the final decades of her life, Annette's public appearances were few, yet her memory never faded. She was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1993, and her name remained synonymous with a specific kind of innocence and charm that Hollywood rarely produces anymore. When she died, tributes poured in not just from former co-stars like Frankie Avalon and Shelley Fabares, but also from fans who had grown up with her and now introduced their children to her work. Her legacy is not just in the movies, songs, or television shows, but in the steadfast way she carried herself in the face of overwhelming adversity. She never pretended to be perfect, never leaned into scandal, and never exploited her fame. She was simply Annette, a name that needs no last name, no elaboration. For generations of Americans, she represented the best of what the entertainment industry could offer. Through decades of changes in culture and media, she remained a beacon of warmth and grace. Whether donning mouse ears or a polka-dot dress, singing about teenage crushes, or standing tall while facing a crippling illness, Annette Funicello exemplified dignity. And in that quiet dignity, she became unforgettable.